How are we doing, lads? Let's start this stream. I am about to get into this here. Here we go. And I gotta just fix this. Chess stream 6 with some blitz as well. Hope you're all doing well. How are we doing? And I have some waffles that I am eating. I guess I'll show you guys. Here we go. The waffles. There they are. Jimmy. Hey Owen, just watched your game from earlier. Shania, the Blunder Chad. How you doing, Shania? Don't know if you're still here, but we are here. Jimmy, what do you think of the game from earlier? A lot of mistakes in it, wasn't there? A lot of mistakes. I was not happy with the game right after the stream, but I was happy with it after I uploaded it. Let me just lower the camera here. There we go. I'll just lower this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, oh, and loads of mistakes. You play a very different style to me completely. Thanks, bro. What's your elo, Jimmy? What's your elo? Complete honesty. Complete honesty from the chat. Curious what your real elo is. A few more people are incoming, it seems. I want to get solving these in a second here. I'm just eating some waffles. Benji has entered the chat. Greetings. How you doing, Benji? I heard you're not feeling well. You posted that in the YouTube comments. Hope you're able to get recovered soon. We learn from our mistakes. That's right, David. That's right. But I have to completely just post every game on the stream, you know, on the YouTube vids. I can't leave the wins, or I can't leave the losses out of the stream, you know. We gotta have the wins and the losses, you know. Hey Adam, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. Jimmy, I made so many mistakes. Oh, and I'm no expert. I am currently 900, but what I mean is I try a more reserved position. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, everybody has a different style. I like a more aggressive style of chess. I much prefer to just, you know, be aggressive and let me just change my camera here. I'm just gonna make it slightly bigger. There we go. Slightly bigger. There we go. Slightly bigger. How you doing, Palette? David, yo. Benji, I love seeing your wins and losses. It's how we learn. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Wins and losses together. I am currently eating some waffles because my sugar's a wee bit low. And if I'm going to do a chess stream, And my sugar better be higher. I have diabetes. I don't know if you guys all knew that. And if my sugar is low, then my chest is bad. So I'm just finishing up this last waffle, and I will jump into the chess puzzles. Have you already done some puzzles in the stream or not? I haven't. So we're about to do the first puzzle. Let's jump into it. What I've noticed about your play, Owen, is you tend to have pieces very far forward in your position, which sometimes are defensible. That is scary play for me. Yeah, I do sometimes have pieces that attack. Yeah, that is a fair. That is fair to say. But you gotta go forwards to attack. You gotta have pieces above the first 4 ranks to attack, you know? So, and also when the enemy has pieces in your 4 ranks, 4, 3, 2, 1, then you wanna look at them and see if you can get rid of them. That's a helpful tip, maybe. But yeah, let's jump into some puzzles here and see what we can do. You guys have been looking at this puzzle for a while here, I suppose. So I'm going to have a look at it now. So, in these puzzles, let's not give any hints. Don't give any hints for me. Let me try to figure it out first. And then, after I figured it out, you can let me know if you figured out the same things, I suppose. Shania, you don't always want to get rid of enemy pieces in your side of the board. Sometimes you want those pieces there as a liability. Yeah, probably there's probably a bit of truth to that. But I think also, if the pieces come into your side of the board, you want to often kick them, give them a kick. I think that's a good point. Yeah, but a lot of the time, I mean, at least I watch a lot of Ginger GM, and he always says, give those pieces a kick. That's what he likes to say that. So, anyway, let's jump into the position here and see what we can see. Okay, do we have any checks? That's the first thing we want to look for, is checks. We don't have any checks. We can't check this king. Also, I wanted to say, it's actually black's move in the position, and you guys might have been like, wait, there's no tactics in this position. It's because it's probably black's move. So black has the move. So you're maybe a wee bit confused. So does black have any checks? Yes, black has a check here. You can check the king. So let's look for that first. I'm sorry, I'm going to move the mic over a wee bit. You were probably a little confused. There's the mic in front of my face. Right here now. So that should be a lot better. Black can check me here. Doesn't look like a great check though, because I could just capture that totally fine. And black also has a capture. Let's look for captures. The most obvious capture is here. Bishop takes f2. Does this work for us? Let me just also turn the audio down a wee bit. Does black have a capture? Yes, here on f2. Does this capture work? Yes, it does. Because if I recapture rook n, wait, here queen takes, king takes. Wait, what am I thinking? capture here, queen captures, knight captures, or what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Bishop takes, queen takes, rook n, bishop takes pawn, queen takes bishop, queen takes queen, king takes queen, rook takes a rook check, king up, and rook takes bishop. That's the check. That's it, right? Then bishop here. Hitting the knight. Knight has to move. And then rook takes pawn. Okay, I think that's what it is. Let me look at chat. Sorry. I worked it out, lol. Can you win a bishop? Yeah. Okay, so sorry. My blood sugar is a wee bit low. I can already tell that it is a wee bit low. But I am going to my blood sugar's coming up because I just ate those waffles. Waffle sugar incoming, and we should be good here. You think you're a Hikaru or something with all those arrows? That's right. And I want to leave the arrows on there, Kenan, because that's gonna show everybody that I know what's going on. Okay, let's see if this is what you guys were thinking, but I do think that is the answer to this puzzle. I'm gonna just throw on the engine here. Bishop takes f2 was correct. Bishop takes f2. I was accurate here. Queen takes. Is queen takes correct? It says bishop takes c1 is actually correct. Bishop bc1. I did not calculate bc1 at all. But if queen takes c1, which is what I thought he would go for, then queen takes f2, king takes f2, and then rook d2, which is what I calculated. King would go g1, rook takes c2, rook h2 to defend the bishop here. I suppose also he had bishop a3, but bishop a3 is not as powerful because knight c6, and I could then go rook h2, defending the pawn. So if he didn't if we didn't do this move though, we also had, what was the other move here? Rook d1. Rook d1. I'm sorry, this was the move. So rook d1 was the second option here, hitting the enemy rook. But then we also have rook takes d1, queen takes d1, I suppose, and then h5. Bishop c1. And bishop e3. Bishop e3. And then bishop a3. Okay. So even though I didn't calculate all that, the correct move was to take. And you always want to look for captures. In chess, you want to look for captures. You want to look for checks. And you want to look for threats. So we did find the right capture. That took me forever. Did you see Hikaru had to take? Did you see Hikaru had to take his vid off Hitler commenting on the recent World Championship games due to copyright issues? I didn't see that, but that was the video that that we were looking at. Yeah, I did enjoy watching that video though. Adam already figured out the next puzzle. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that took me forever. I'm so sorry. Bishop takes f2. If queen takes f2, if queen takes f2, queen takes f2, rook d2 check, and you pick up the bishop. Yeah, okay, cool. So we did figure this out. So the solution to the puzzle was here. Bishop takes f2. If queen takes f2, which is what I went into, queen takes f2, king takes, rook check, and then king g1, and we take the bishop. But his best move was bishop c1, and then we have knight f4. G takes, bishop takes h4. Why am I taking so slow today? Bishop takes h4, and then bc1. And e takes f4. Bishop takes f4. Okay, cool. I just want to double check here in the book, because the book always tells me what exactly is correct. And I do want to double check and make sure that we are doing the puzzles correctly. So this is puzzle number 60. And the answer is, for number 60... No, wait, this isn't number 60. This is puzzle... what puzzle is this in my library? Let me just double check. This was number 72. Was it? Yeah, this was number 72. I did the wrong one. We did number 72 already. And number 72 was... Wait. Was this number 71? No. Was this number 60? This was not 60. 60, we must have done this. Did we do this one before? What puzzle was this? This was 61. Okay, 61. And 61 was knight takes f2. Okay, knight takes f2. Check. White can't take back due to what we said. Okay, cool. That's all we had to find, was just that capture. So it was 61. 60 was the puzzle that I was supposed to start on. So I haven't actually done 60 yet. And 60 was this one. Let me jump into puzzle number 60. What's your rating, Adam? Adam's rating is 2090. Holy moly. As far as I know, Owen is a little short of 1700. Yeah, my rating is like 1694 is my peak. But That's on chess.com. I'm wondering, Adam, is your rating on chess.com 2090? What's your rating over the board, Adam? Adam, actually, let me show you. I don't know if you know, Adam, how to change your rating on chess.com, but you can add an over the board rating. I don't know if you knew that, but you can actually add a FIDE rating. I could show you how to do that if you want, but I can show you how to do that. Okay, cool. So we did have this puzzle was bishop takes f2, and we can now jump onto puzzle. What was it? 60, because we already did 61. So we just did that out of order. Because we did that out of order. So we go back to 60. Okay, cool. Yeah, not on to 62. We're going back to 60. I think in the book, did we? Oh, we did 60 yesterday on stream. No, you're right. Okay, let's go back to library and then go on to 62. I thought we were on the wrong one. Okay, so now we're on 62. Okay, 62 is here. It is black's turn to make a move. Let's look for checks first. Do we have any checks? We don't have any checks. Let's look for captures. We can capture the bishop here, and that looks like our only capture. We can capture the bishop here. Well, we also have capture the pawn. So we could capture pawn. Looks pretty nice to capture, but does that give him an advantage? I think one of the things you want to look for in chess is all captures, but you want to also look for keeping the tempo. And keeping the tempo doesn't look so good capturing a3 to keep the tempo, I think. That's just what it looks like here. I think if you captured on a3, you're probably going to lose tempo here, because then it allows the queen to be able to capture. Queen can't capture here because bishop's holding. But does queen have another capture? Maybe not though. The initiative, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you, David. So let's have a look at capturing on this one. So capturing here, I think in a game of chess, I probably would just go for this. Like if I was just looking at this position, I'd be like, okay, I would take the pawn. It holds onto this, and maybe this is winning. It might be winning, but let's see if there's a stronger win here. Taking here, if we capture the bishop, rook can take us back. So capture, rook takes back, but then we have this check. And rook can't defend because we just take the rook, and that's checkmate, and the king can't run. So actually, this looks the most obvious, but let's see. If rook captures bishop, he can actually take us with the pawn as well. And if he takes with pawn, do we have a checkmate? Then we have a threat. We could threaten a checkmate on h2, and he can't block us because we just take his bishop, and he can't check us. Yeah, okay, so check. If he takes with rook, then this is checkmate, and if he takes with pawn, then we go a queen c2. And how does he stop this? He doesn't have a check that he can give. Does he have any other way to stop? I guess he can go here, but here we check here, and here we just take, and then he has no way to stop it. Here we just capture, and then he's forced to move a pawn, and then here. Yeah, cool. The initiative, yeah. Okay, cool. My sugar is coming back up, lads. My sugar has come back up, and you can tell that because I spotted the checkmate. Maybe not. I don't know. 1 second. Let me just. Someone's at the door. Sorry about that. More sugar means more elo. Actually, that is something I was gonna say to you guys. If you do wanna improve at chess, just make sure you inject a bunch of sugar into your system before you play, and your brain will be on fire, and you should be able to spot everything, as you can see here. So yeah, honestly, I think my biggest tip for people probably to like spot stuff in games is just look for captures, look for checks, and look for threats. And threats, like, what does that really mean? Like, if you can see that your opponent is maybe easy to be checkmated, like this is how we've figured out every single puzzle here. There's been 62 puzzles we've figured out. If you can see that there's like a checkmate for your opponent, or if you see that there's a piece hanging, or if you see like there's a piece that only has one defender, then look for a way to like remove that defender, or look for a way to set up a checkmate. Does alcohol count as winning sugars? No, it does not. Alcohol actually has the negative effect on my sugar a lot of the time. If I ever drink alcohol, I really have to be careful of my diabetes. Like, I gotta really watch my sugar. So if I have alcohol, I'm always checking my blood sugar. Actually, I have this really cool app on my phone, and you can actually got this thing on my arm. It's just a little circle, and it reads my sugar. So all I do is put my phone up, and it shows me what my sugar has been throughout the whole day. So I'll just show you there. It's got a little system here. So it shows you that earlier in the day my sugar was slightly high. So I took sugar to bring it down. I don't know if you can really see that very well. Let me just put on the whole camera. I don't know if you can even see this that well here. Yeah, there you go. So the sugar came down, and then it was low. So I ate something and it came up. That was at like 5 p.m. and my sugar came up to a reasonable, and this range here is the reasonable range, and you can see now my sugar is low, and I just ate some food, and so my sugar is gonna start to come back up. Right now it's still a little low, but it is coming up. Is that type 1 I have? Yeah, it is type 1. So type 1, your pancreas just doesn't work at all. Like, I was born with a crappy pancreas, it doesn't work. Type 2, your pancreas doesn't work well enough. So type 2, your basically most of your life you've abused your pancreas and you've eaten too much crap, and usually that's what it's from. Or it's just not a high quality pancreas. You weren't born with a high quality pancreas. It worked, but it didn't work well enough. And so type 2, you do get a bit of insulin from your pancreas. Type 1, I just have to inject all my insulin. So this is my pen here, and insulin, when you inject it into you, you put a little needle on here and you calculate how much you need, and you inject it into you. If you inject insulin, your sugar comes down. So your sugar goes down, but if you eat sugar, your sugar goes up. So clearly, you eat any food, your sugar goes up. So I just ate some waffles, so my sugar is going to start to come back up into a reasonable range where it should be. And you could see there my sugar was low on my meter. So my sugar was low, and now it's going to start coming back up, start being able to think clearly, and I can actually explain to you what type 1 and type 2 diabetes is. Wow, incredible. Diabetes is a huge issue these days. Seems many people just eat too much crap food. I know that is not the cause of all diabetes. Yeah, so my diabetes, I just was born with a bad pancreas. So just how it is. Adam says, solve the next 3 puzzles. Adam, you gotta do them with us, bro. That's crazy and educational. Thanks. Yeah. So a lot of younger people, myself included, I got diabetes when I found out I had it when I was 13. No, when I was like 15. No, maybe 14. 14 or 15 is when I found out I had it. So a lot of younger people, if they have diabetes, it's type 1. It's more, like probably 95% of younger people's diabetes is type 1. If you are older, then it might be type 1, it might be type 2. But generally, when you find out somebody just gets diabetes when they're older, it's like 95% of the time it's going to be type 2. So that's the difference there. So now you sort of know a little bit about diabetes, more than you wanted to know. You actually came here because you wanted to do some chess puzzles with me. So I'm really sorry that I went into detail on that. But we figured out this chess puzzle. We take this bishop because if he takes us, we capture. We actually have a fork here. We check both of them. Although the pawn's defended, but there's no way for him to defend other than rook back, and now it's mate. So let's jump into puzzle 63. Is that right? Puzzle 63. We just did this one. Yep, puzzle 63. Adam's already solving everything. I'm so sorry, Adam. I gave everybody the ability to look at these puzzles beforehand because I shared the whole collection that I made on chess.com. So if you do want the collection, I can give you the collection, but we are still on the easy puzzles. So the first 222 puzzles in this book are easy puzzles, 222 easy puzzles. And then after that, we have a whole bunch of medium puzzles. There's actually the majority of these puzzles in this book are medium puzzles. Up until the last, I'm trying to see here, puzzle, where are the hard puzzles? I'm trying to see here. How many puzzles are difficult in this puzzle? Okay, here we go. Advanced puzzles are puzzle 985 until 1000 and... the 1128. So, what's 1100 minus 900 and... oh, I'm sorry, 84. So 144 difficult puzzles, 222 easy puzzles, and the rest are all medium puzzles. So, it is quite a lot of puzzles in this book. You need to create an account, Shania. I think I'm around 1800, but I'm unsure because I've never really played rated. Are you have you played over the board? Like you've played a lot of chess in person? 1800 is a very good rating. They are relatively easy enough to figure out, David, although I have struggled with many of them. Yeah, most of them are solvable. If you just go through those three things, look for checks, look for captures, look for threats. So in this one, it's white's turn to go, and we're going to look, what can white check the enemy king? White can't check the king. He's kind of hidden. So now we're going to look, can white capture any pieces? We can capture a pawn here. And that's actually it. We can capture a pawn. Would I want to capture this? Yes, I would. And the reason is because if I capture and he recaptures me, this is checkmate. Capture, pawn takes, checkmate. We check the king and the bishops are slicing together. The bishop covers this diagonal and this bishop covers this diagonal. So that's actually a really beautiful checkmate. We were able to spot that because it was fairly easy to find that there was only one capture. But also, if he was going to block here, let's say he doesn't capture, he could block with his queen. So maybe that's what he wants to do. We've just gotten a free pawn. Now, we can't move our queen away and keep the queens on the board, so we're going to have to trade off queens, most likely. We could also just pull back to here. Now, if we pull back to here to defend our queen, and he wants to trade, we're now hitting his rook, and our bishop's on a more powerful square. So I would say, a lot of the time in chess, one of the maxims in chess, this is a helpful one for you guys to remember. To take is a mistake. So you don't generally want to take. If there's a trade, don't take. Queen e7 is mate. Oh yeah, you're right. So in this situation, what am I saying? So here, if he does block, we do capture. So in this situation, to take is not a mistake. I was just ignoring the fact that I had a bishop here. Sometimes you do need to take. Okay. So think about the position, and if you have a situation where you didn't have this bishop, let's say this bishop was gone. Like, I'm just gonna hide it over here. It's off in the chess bra, but it's not in the chess bra house. It's completely gone. So let's say the bishop's here, then to take would maybe be a mistake because the king can move forwards and he develops his king. But a lot of the time, you allow the other person to develop when you take a piece. Next puzzle is pretty tactical, but you can find it. Okay, let's jump into the next one. Sorry, I'm taking forever today. I'm just gonna move this. Okay. I'm taking forever today. We're on puzzle 64, but I'm feeling a lot better now. My sugar's come up and I can actually think. It's actually crazy when I'm playing chess and my sugar gets low. I really realize I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know how to think about the chessboard. I don't know what's this piece? Oh, that's a bishop. Is that actually a bishop? That's literally what's going on in my head. Like, I can't think properly. So my blood sugar is super important for if I'm playing chess. If the king has to take back is also a win because he can't castle anymore. That's true, Jimmy. That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, this puzzle is for white. And do we have any checks? I don't see any checks. I do see a threat here. This knight is attacking my queen. And so if I was playing a game, I would look at this and I would immediately think of where can this queen go. I would want to move it to one of these squares and probably try to attack this knight, force the enemy knight to move. I can't move it here because of this move, attacking my king and my queen. But maybe I would move it up here, protect the pawn, or even here, protect the pawn and attack the knight. But this is not a move I'm going to consider right now, because what I need to consider is that this is a puzzle, and in puzzles there are always something special you can do. So what can we do? Let's look for captures, because we don't have a check. Now I am noticing something about this puzzle. This bishop is super strong on this diagonal, and the king is, if we can attack the king, he has no squares that he can move to. So we do want to attack this king at some point. So maybe putting the bishop here, you know, if he ticks and we're able to get our queen here on this square, we're hitting the king, and that would be a checkmate if we were able to do that. But we're not able to do it yet. I'm looking for a winning move. Adam says, what about something better than winning a queen? Checkmate. Yeah, I want to find the checkmate. So here, if I take this, I'm hitting his queen. He could take my queen. Then I could throw the bishop in here, And if he moves his queen, I don't have checkmate because the king can run this way. I'm not seeing anything yet, guys. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna find something here soon. This is a kind of puzzle that is gonna stump me. Now, you guys are all figuring stuff out, and I'm just sitting here like a muppet. I feel like I need a couple moves to just reposition my pieces. Like, I'd like to get my queen here and, you know, go after something, but I'm not seeing the moves yet. I'm really not seeing it yet. I really feel like the what is my mouse is bugged. Is it back? Okay, there it is. I'm not seeing a great move here. I think I want to reposition my pieces. This diagonal seems really strong. If I put my bishop up here and he takes here, this is checkmate. So I do see that this is good. If I was playing a game, like a blitz game, I would probably do this, so then he would just take this. So like maybe this is the move. Take the pawn. The knight's defending it. That's like the only idea I've got here, but I'm not entirely sure. Can't you just use of the battery? Just move the bishop, and if he does take your queen and bishop f7 is mate. Yeah, so here. So if he takes, this is checkmate. That's what I would go for. But if he doesn't take and he takes here, this is checkmate. So is this the move? So what's his response? What does he have to do here? Does he have to just move his queen? Like maybe he moves queen here to try to threaten something and give his king an escape square? So Adam, if he moves his queen, then I check. King goes here. King goes here. Queen here, maybe. Because checking here doesn't seem good. He just takes. And checking with the bishop doesn't work. And I can't check here because the bishop's on this square. But I think I've figured out the puzzle for the most part. Like, I want a free pawn here, and I've set up a very dangerous checkmate. What is the Woodpecker method? A slink, it's a book. It's this book. So basically, oh, there's something on my book. What is that? It's a, that is a casing. It's a book. So it basically it's a bunch of chess puzzles, and what you have to do is you have to solve them, and then you have to go back and re-solve them, and you have to solve them faster. So it's called the Woodpecker method, the way of solving these puzzles. So after I've solved these puzzles, I'm gonna open the puzzles again and try to solve them super fast, and just go through the book. And you're supposed to be able to go through the book in a day. There's over 1,100 puzzles, and you're supposed to be able to go through it in a day and solve them all. So if you're at the ability where you can solve these puzzles in a day, then your chess level will have increased a lot. So that's what it is. The funny thing about these puzzles is you have to know how the game was played and not every eventuality. Yeah, puzzles. Well, puzzles are spawning ideas. What about a full piece? Just try to go over the whole line until you win serious material. Adam really wants me to go a bit further on this line. Okay, so let's say queen a5. We take here. King moves. And now... we can't take here because he wins my queen. I'm probably going to just try to save my queen. I would probably go here, if I'm being completely honest. Because I don't want his king to have any... I don't want my opponent to have any chance of counterplay. So the answer's in the back of the book or something. I think instead of taking the pawn with your bishop, what about taking with the knight? Yeah, if he takes with the knight here, and then this is checkmate. So if he moves his queen, then I check and the king moves. And I think I go here. That's what I would do. Do you have a better idea, Adam? You take his pawn with knight after you force his queen to a5. So here is an interesting idea. Maybe he takes here. This is a check. He can get out. I'm not seeing it. You take his pawn with knight after you force his queen to a5. Yeah, so, but taking this doesn't let his king be in danger. That's the issue. I don't think we have a checkmate, guys. The only way we have a checkmate is if he takes my queen. You're saying, Adam, attack the knight and take away squares from the queen. They have knight takes a2 and then king b1 and the knight is trapped. Yeah, so this looks good because it blocks off the only square the king can go to, but we can't check the king. And we can't put the knight here to block the king from, because he can just take it. Okay, let me just double check the back because I wanna see what it says in the back here. So this was puzzle 64, I believe. Yeah, 64. Puzzle 64. G6, F takes G6. A5 avoids mate, but black is completely lost after. Bishop takes F7. D8. Followed by any decent queen move. Okay, so literally what we said. So any decent queen move, this was my idea for the queen move, but in the game, what happened in the game? So G6 happened, and then in the game, F takes G6, and queen was took. So I'm really surprised that they actually took it. It's always really weird to me that these professional chess players back in the day, like, fell for these silly kinds of moves. Because, like, today, if you're playing this game, you would clearly not take this, or you would clearly wouldn't take the pawn. You would look for another move like this. I'm just wondering if the quality of chess was just not as good back in the day. After queen a5, let's say queen b3. Yeah, let's have a quick look at it. So, here, check, king here. Now, queen a5, let's go queen b3, knight a2, check, king b1, and the knight is trapped. Yeah, the knight's trapped. Can he go here, though? I mean, he can go here. He can get out there. Or maybe I'm missing something. Can we punish this guy? Because this knight isn't completely trapped yet, but it isn't. I think we're completely winning here. Yeah. Okay, Shania, let's jump on to the next puzzle. 65. We took a long time on that first one. Before black queen came to a5, could queen a4 have been played? Let's see. So, here, queen a5 would be immediate, because he needs to make a square for his king. So there is really no queen a4. Unless you're saying immediately here. Then he just checks me. I take. Position's kind of boring. So maybe here. Yeah. He has to just make room for the king. If I go here first, then he takes here. So we wouldn't do this first. We would play the check first, king moves, and then we play here. So I don't know about this knight being trapped, though. Now you take with the f7 with the knight. Oh, you're saying... Okay, so what you're saying is... just go here immediately. Knight here, here, knight back, and then go here. It looks good. Okay, Shania, we'll see you in a bit. Yeah, this looks very good for us. Like, we're just winning a free piece here, maybe. I mean, maybe he can hold on to it for a turn. And then we just check and we win it here. King's forced here, and then we pick it up. Yeah, let's check the engine. I'll check the engine on this one. Okay, bishop g6 was the best move. Queen a5. Bishop takes f7. King d8. Queen g6. Okay, we could go queen g6, but queen b3 is pretty close. Knight check here. Knight c3 check is a move. His best move, but knight b4 is his second best. Interesting that this is still good for him. So this is his second best. Why is this one so good? Yeah. Well, no, the knight can move. So here, the knight can go back to here. We don't win the knight. Now knight takes f7. Oh, we didn't do all the right moves. So here, check, here, 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 here. And now rook he1 is a move. Knight takes d7 is a move. Bishop takes e6. That's a move. Yeah, for sure. We're just in a very good position there. Okay, let's jump into the next puzzle before people die of not being able to see a new puzzle. Okay, this puzzle is for black. So it's black's turn. White is ahead 1 point. Let's look for captures. Let's look for checks. So immediately what I see for black is he can attack my king here, but we have a queen protecting, so we're okay at the minute, but it does look dangerous. Now this is a big time threat. We got to be careful because this is checkmate if he's able to stop us. So what about just blocking the queen? Let's say we block the queen and he takes with pawn, then it's checkmate. If we block the queen and he takes with queen, we take with rook, and we still have a checkmate in 1. I think this is the move. That's what I would do, because the threat is to checkmate. So we're trying to block the defense of the queen. Oh, do I see an intercept? Okay, so Jimmy sees the same thing that I've seen. No, is it better to block with the rook? It might be. I don't know. Actually, it probably is. Blocking with the rook. Say he takes. And now we have 2 pieces attacking here. So it might actually end up being slightly better for us. He could defend here. Then we just trade down. I don't know. Adam, new world record. What's a new world record? What are you saying? What's a new world record? Blunderman solved the puzzle. Are you trying to make fun of me? Okay, let me check the analysis on this one. Fastest Owen spot ever. Okay, bishop b5. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I just saw that this was a threat. Checkmate is a threat. So here, queen takes b5, rook takes b5. Now, what about here? It says bishop b5 is better. What about rook b5? It's actually not better, because this is checkmate, but like he can take here, bishop b5. The reason this isn't better is because he doesn't have to take it. He could just block, I think. So bishop here, he can't block because then we take his queen. So we need to attack his queen. Knight g4 to attack the pinned knight. Yeah, or what if he goes knight here? Then we can't attack it, but we could just take it. So probably the pinned, yeah. Okay, so here. It says knight e3 is his best move. I'm glad I even spotted that. Rook b6 is next best. So b6, just moving the rook back, because right now it's being attacked, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think this position is just really winning. I'm going to go as well. My maths A level knocked me out today. Have a nice stream. Paulette, thanks for swinging by, man. Like, really appreciated it. Appreciate you being here. And if you do want to check the rest of the stream later, you can. I'll post it on YouTube. But seriously, man, thanks so much for hanging out. Okay, nice. More world records here to come. Puzzle 65. Puzzle 65. This puzzle is for black. Okay. Oh, we just did this one. This one was the bishop here, right? Yeah. 65, 66. Okay. Puzzle 66. This puzzle is for white. Do we look for checks? Yes, we do. We could throw in a check here. He can't take us because we win his queen. If we check here and he blocks, that's his other move. We take here. No, because he takes our queen. Here, if he blocks, we just take, and he could take here. It's not super clear. It's not super clear. This isn't a quick, easy one. Like, I think a good move is just to trade off the queens and then chuck our rook on d8. But he could always just block with the bishop, and then we have to get our knight onto a square because it's under attack. This puzzle is very tactical. Yes, it is. So far, it's tactical, Adam. So we need to look for captures, checks, threats. We don't have a check other than these ones. And I don't think either of them are working yet. So he rook here, if he takes, we take here. Rook here, if he blocks. I feel like this is the move. Rook d8 check. Bishop has to block. He has to block. Or if knight blocks, we just take the knight. So rook here, bishop blocks. This is the most forcing move. We take the queen? No. Maybe we just take the knight and defend our rook. And then he takes my knight. I take his rook, he takes my rook. And I win a pawn. If knight blocks, it's made in two, yeah. Bishop is defending something, right? What do you mean is it defending? No, it's, well, it moves here, so it's not really defending anything. I think this is just quite simple. Like, we just get a pawn out of the whole continuation if they make all the best moves. We could just grab this pawn as well, yeah, but then he grabs our knight, so that doesn't work. We could grab it with our knight, but then he grabs our queen. So no, it doesn't work to just grab a pawn. Good try though, Jimmy. Okay, I think I figured out how to win a pawn. Let's see if I was right. Rook d8 was the best move. Rook takes d8. What? Don't be stupid. That's not good. Okay, so let's say he blocks with the bishop because that looks the most logical. Bishop. Queen takes f6 was the best move. Happy days. Queen takes b6. Queen b6? How is it not b5? Queen takes b5 is a checkmate in 16. Wait, it's not a checkmate in 16. Are the engines just going crazy? So the engine's just going really crazy. It says it's a checkmate in 9. You get a piece, not just a pawn. Whatever he does, it's checkmate. Because we can go here and here. So his best move is here, it says. And it says queen takes e5. Because e5 is threatening the mate now, and this is here, and it's also threatening the mate here. So his best move is f6. Wow. Wow. You're saying he can't take here because rook takes b8. You said rook takes f8. That's a draw. So rook takes b8 here and then here. So this is the checkmate threat on this diagonal. Okay, I think I figured this puzzle out too. I'm actually spotting a lot of these puzzles. I'm pretty happy with myself. That was game 66. I'm looking in the book here. 66 d8. The game continued f8, and then queen takes f6. So the game went this far, and white's just very winning. And I guess they surrendered. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like that's where it ends. Yeah, nice. This was a good one. I really like this one. Okay, let's go to puzzle 67. Adam is human after all. Now, Adam's got a big brain. Now I'm gonna solve the puzzles with you guys. Okay, cool. I like when you solve with us. Okay, it's white's move. Ali, it's going very well. We're solving puzzles like kings. It's white's move here. Let's look for checks. We don't have a single check on the board. Let's look for captures. We can capture this pawn, which looks very strong for us, because if king takes, like capturing this pawn forks both of the pieces, and if king takes, we have queen in, and queen in, king is forced here. So queen in, queen. Let's say capture here, queen, king moves over, and that's checkmate. So we're just gonna grab a free piece. That's the puzzle. So he can't capture it. If he captures it, I'm just gonna turn the engine on. This is gonna say it's forced. Yeah, forced mate in 2. 1, 2. So he can't capture it. So his best response is queen e7. Makes a lot of sense, but then we just get the free knight, or the free rook. And he can try to block us, but like, so what? We're already up 6 points. So that was a quick one. Guys, maybe I'm solving these too fast for you guys. You mere mortals cannot keep up. You guys can't keep up with me. I'm too powerful. Quick one. Yeah, that was a quick one. This looks like a Trappy Karo Khan opening trap. Dude, Karo Khan, so stupid. What a dumb opening. Well, we're missing our E pawn. So what happened? So it was like, it was, what is it? So we played E4, and he played maybe here, and he just went C6, and maybe we developed a knight, and then he went here and we took. No, I don't know. Yeah, Karo Khan is nobody needs to play that opening. I've never played it in my life. Okay, 68. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more puzzles. You love the Karo Khan. You don't like the Karo Khan? I play it all the time, but I suck. I just think the Karo Khan is Gotham and a couple other streamers just made it super popular, and it's just a boring. It's just boring. I find it really boring from when I had a look at it. It just doesn't seem that exciting. I would much rather have an opening that's just like really aggressive and, I don't know, fun. It just seems like a boring positional kind of, I don't know. What's better? Bro, play Sicilian. Sicilian is so tactical. Like, or play the French. The French defense, very tactical. C5 Caro is very good if your opponent doesn't know what they are doing, but if they do, you get suffocated very quickly. It's not played a lot over the board. I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm really doing against it. Well, my best chess game, actually, I put it up on my YouTube channel. You can go look on my most popular video on YouTube is it's called My Greatest Game, and it was against a Caro-Kann. And I did an advanced pawn against the Caro-Kann, and I had a couple brilliant moves in the game, but it was such a fun game. Like, one of the greatest games I've ever played. I've played games where I feel like white knows how to counter the Caro-Kann, and I get wrecked. And these days I just play the London against it, and I'm totally fine. Now, if you're talking about a system that you shouldn't play, don't play the London, but playing the Jabava London is much better. I know the video, you're throwing all your pieces down the right side of the board. Yeah. That video. Oh, that game was fun, man. That game was fun. Yeah. Oh, that was a fun game. Okay, so this game is white's turn. It's white's turn. And I'm looking for a check. I have this check. Oh, look at this move. I can actually take the pawn here. He can't recapture. And if he does capture with rook, I pick up his other rook. I think this is the move. If he doesn't capture, then we're setting up a nice check here. We're going to capture this rook on the next turn, most likely. And we need to keep this pin here. So I'm not entirely sure what my opponent would do here. Maybe he would just try to move out of the pin. But then we just still pick this up, and he can't capture this one because we capture his other rook. He can't capture this one. Oh, he can now, yeah. What if he plays rook takes e7? Then we just capture it. And then he captures here. Oh. So maybe we have to capture this way. These puzzles don't stand a chance on its own. 8 dozen waffles. Best comment of the night. That's right. You like playing against Akara because most don't know the key ideas. Yeah, I don't know the key ideas. But Jimmy, I bet you if you play online a lot, people will have good ideas against it. I think this is the move, lads. Let me just check on the review here. Bishop takes f6. Rook takes e7. Bishop takes e7. Rook d7. Cool. Don't trade down here, even though you're a pawn up, because being one pawn up against a rook is not a guaranteed win. If they know what they're doing, they can come back. So try to, especially a bishop, like a bishop in an endgame that's super open like this, keep it on. It's much stronger. So bishop c5 looks very good. Adam, from what course have you learned the Sicilian defense? I have never studied the Sicilian, not even once. What I did, the reason I started playing Sicilian was I think I looked up a Bobby Fischer game. And I was like, what did Bobby Fischer play? And I saw he played Sicilian. And I was like, okay, I'm going to play the Sicilian. And so all I know about the Sicilian, I've never studied it. I've just played it a ton. And all my study from it has just been from my own games. Seeing what works, what doesn't work. And now I just have a really solid opening. I've played it so much that I sort of know where the pieces go. But I've never actually watched the video telling me this is where you put the pieces in the Sicilian. So, yeah, the Sicilian is all just what I've figured out myself. But it seems really solid generally, you know. So, Bishop takes f6. Bishop takes f6. Rook takes e7. Bishop takes e7. Rook d7. Rook takes d8. We don't have a rook that can take d8. Ali. I would also like to know where to find a good lesson to learn the Sicilian. There are so many Sicilians, you need to look into so many lines. A good one is the Taimanov, but also the Dragon and Accelerated Dragon. There's also the Khan, so many lines. Most openings are honestly playable or are intermediate level, to be honest. Slink, if you want to learn the Sicilian, I mean, it's just, you don't have to study it all that much. Here, let me just show you here. Let me just open up a classroom here. I'll just show you real quick. So, I'll flip the board. Okay. So, Sicilian is a king, almost all your games you're going to play against king's pawn. Like, it's very common. So, you just play c5. So they're attacking this center square. They got a pawn in the middle. You attack the center. And the idea of the Sicilian is you just attack the center of the board and you leave your middle pawns. These are your two strong pawns. They're super strong pawns. So you keep these for later when you can use them. And so your opponent, a lot of the time, is they'll develop a knight. They're trying to attack the center squares. So you develop a knight. You're attacking the center squares. And a lot of the time they'll play this. This is the main line. So take. Okay, this is sort of what generally happens. Now here, you don't want to trade because it just lets him develop his queen. Just start developing your pieces. And the way I always play is, this is called the dragon, I think, is you put your bishop on this square and it's very strong on this diagonal. And I also like to play this, I think it's called the Najdorf. But you push this pawn, and so together I think it's called the Dragdorf or the Nye Dragon or something. I don't remember the name for it, but that's generally what I do. You need to take a look at this line. Okay, let's have a look at the line that Adam just played. E4, C5, Knight F3, D6, D4, C takes D4, Knight takes D4, Knight F6, Knight C3, and A6. Yeah, this is the Najdorf, I think. Oh, the Dragendorf Sicilian. Yeah, the Dragendorf is usually what I play. So I push this pawn and I put the bishop here. I think it's like the Accelerated Dragon variation or something. Yeah, I think Accelerated Dragon, you don't push the D6 pawn. But like all of these openings are pretty similar. In almost most of the Sicilians, you get the bishop here. You push this pawn, you push d6, you get your knight on f6, you go after this pawn. Like, he's defending it here, so sometimes you can like sack a piece. You're usually your king's castling this way, and you're pushing these pawns. So it's quite a simple opening, but I mean, it's quite simple things you're going for. Usually you have to watch out for their pawns pushing on you and you push on their pawns. A lot of the time they will castle this way though, so they won't push these pawns. But yeah. Anyway, that's the Sicilian. I haven't really studied it too much. Okay, 69, 70, 71, and 72. We got 4 more, guys. 4 more. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so this is for black. Ooh, this is interesting. Look, I can move the king and check. I can check with a king move. So I can actually check here with my rook. But the knight can actually get out of the check. The knight can move here. And the king can't take it then. That's awesome. Thanks for the Sicilian lesson. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that is the Najdorf. I have been playing the Taimanov. And when playing against the Sicilian, play either the open Sicilian or the Alapin. Yeah, the Alapin is good. I just haven't studied it enough. You gotta take with your queen on d5 with the Alapin, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, d5. No, what am I saying? Your queen comes out. That's all I remember. But yeah, the Alapin is they support with the c pawn. So they play c3 and then they play d4 and then they take and then you have to you take on d4 with your queen. You bought some Haribo for the sugar. Let's go, Shania. Send me some. Where's my Haribo? I haven't eaten Haribo in years. Okay, so this is Black's move. What's the move here, Lance? I just figured it out. We take the knight, he takes, and then we check here. Boom. Done. Done, lads. Pawn c3 defines the Alapin. Yes, you're right. I'm currently playing the Danish and King's Gambit. I usually play Catalan. Nice. Some solid openings. I've lost many blitz games where I played the Alapin, mostly because I don't know the main line. Yeah. So if I ever face the Alapin, often I just forget about it and I just play my Najdorf like normal. Did you find food in Korea to be sugary, and was that a bad thing for your diabetes? No. Most food in Korea was pretty healthy. A lot of rice, which isn't great for your diabetes, but overall not too bad. Maybe it was good for my chess. I wasn't really playing chess as much when I was in Korea. I only started playing chess seriously like in November of last year. That's when I really got into it. But before that, I never really studied anything. Okay, we gotta go for the next puzzle because we are just dominating these puzzles. Here we go. Oh, we got 3 more puzzles, Lucas. Okay, so this puzzle is for white. Let's look for captures. Capture here, and then we win this. King's forced here. That wins us a pawn, but I don't know. Is there something better? Here. We have the knight. This looks like a London opening. Oh, no, it's a Queen's Gambit declined. You said you were big into LoL. Yeah, I was very into League of Legends. If you want to see me play some godlike League of Legends, I'll send you my old YouTube channel. You can go check it out. Because I'm probably not playing that game anymore. Although I still have an account and I can log in and play. And I'm quite good at the game. I hit Masters tier. Which is like less than top 1%. So I was very good at the game. But yeah, anyway, pretty good. I'll just leave it at that. Maybe we could do an arena after these puzzles, breezing through them. Yeah, actually, Ali. This is the kind of position you recognize, Shania. Yeah, this looks like something I probably really need to learn. Like, I need to figure out what we're doing here. Okay, so definitely I'm thinking h7. So take h7 and... Oh, no, wait. This is why this is a good puzzle. You take h7 first. Because if knight takes, then you win a piece. And so you've got the pawn here, and they've won this one back. So that looks really good. But what if we take here first? Then they just recapture with knight. and there's nothing for us, so we don't even get the pawn. So the way we win this pawn is we have to capture it first, because if he takes, we win the bishop. Otherwise, we don't win anything. So we'll take here. He's got to move his rook. And then we got to defend our bishop, but where do we put him? We don't want to put him here. We don't want to go here and get hung. We don't go to these squares. We can't stay where we are. Going to these squares, going to these two squares seems like really out of it, so, and these ones are bad, so I would probably put the bishop here. So probably here. Okay, let's check the engine. Let's check the engine. Bishop takes h7, which is what we said, because if here he recaptures with knight. Okay, and the position's equal. So bishop takes h7, knight takes h7 is his best response. He could move the king, but then we can go c takes d5, and we're just waiting for him to capture, so we capture here. Okay, so if he captures, then we capture here on e7. He goes e8, and bishop h4 was the best move. It also says a3, but that is about half a point worse. Bishop g5, about half a point worse. So this is the best move here. Nice. Looks solid. We won the pawn. We got it. Good. Now hopefully I can win pawns in my own games. Okay, this one is for white again. Do we have a check? We do. We can check here. We can check here. We can check here. This is an interesting puzzle because I want to get my knight here. My knight was on this square. Then I have a very nice attack, but moving here is bad because the knight just moves in, I think. Moving here, he takes, and we take. Setting up our knight to come into the position, but also our queen here. That's a very unstoppable checkmate. So here, okay, so knight, check, and a fork, so he has to take. So he takes, we take with bishop. How does he stop our checkmate in 2? So bishop's here and queen's here. How does he stop this? I don't think he can. Pushing this pawn as well, we just take it. And then it's checkmate in 1. Yeah. Okay, so this is a checkmate in 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. Let me just check the engine. I haven't looked yet. Okay, it doesn't say checkmate in 4. Dang it. And that's probably because we don't take. But it does say that this is the best move. Knight f6. So if gf6, bishop takes f6, bishop f2 check. Okay, well, who's doing that? King f2, whatever. Queen e6. Okay, right. And bishop takes e6. Bishop takes e6? Wait, why is he moving his queen there? That's so stupid. F takes e6. Okay, and now he's made space by sacking his queen. Cool. It's never gonna go that far, but cool. You're instantly thinking of the lobster claw tactics. Lobster claw tactics? I think the pony is a Bulgarian word for knight. Do Bulgarians call knights in chess pony? In Bulgarian, we use the word that means cannon for rook. And I wonder if it's just because it's a small word and easy to pronounce. And for knight... In Finnish language, it's called ratsu, which means horse or a knight, but mount. Doesn't mean a horse or a knight, but it means a mount. A ratsu. I don't know. I'm on Reddit now. It's a dark place. Bishop on f6 and queen on h6 creates a lobster claw. Ah. Going in. Going in. Interesting. Okay. We're doing very well here. We got one more puzzle. Here it is. Last puzzle of the night. This puzzle is for white. And again, it looks pretty similar. Take here. If queen takes... I don't know, that's not right. Check here. If pawn takes... We check the king and the queen. That's probably the move. So if knight here... Pawn takes. Then we just capture this and we're threatening the queen. The queen has to move. And then we can move here and we can check. It just looks very good. And these pawns are doubled, so it does look really bad for him. Good find, Owen. Thanks. I heard that recently. Adam can't remember from who. It was the dude commenting on Dina Belankaya game in the championship recently. Probably Jimmy Hagan. Doesn't check the king. Good finder. This checks the king. This is what I'm saying. Check. And if he takes, that's good. But let's say he moves. We take here. Yeah. Sorry. We take here. You're right. It didn't check the king completely. But then here and here. So that's great for us. So he would definitely take here. Like, there's no question about it. And then here. We would just capture here. And his pawns are doubled. But I'm sure there's something better. And I feel like I should be able to spot it. Here. We can't take here because then he just wins our bishop. So we have to take here. Maybe there's something better. Push the pawn. Does anybody see anything better? I don't see anything better. Yeah, maybe just taking it and trying to checkmate it. It's an idea. What about taking here? Bishop takes. We don't have a discovery here because he just captures with queen. We don't have a discovery here because he captures with queen. We do have this move, but then he just trades. If g takes h6, bishop takes f6, hitting the queen and threatening queen check in the g file and then mate. Okay, so here, here. Hitting the queen. And threatening queen check in the g file and then mate. Yeah. Right. So here is sort of what we went for. Looking at this. But it's not a mate because of the bishop. Oh, it is a main. Yeah, because all he can do is block. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Yeah, and he'd have to sack here. Okay, nice. Let me turn the engine on for this one. Knight h6 is the best move. G takes h6. Bishop takes f6 is what we calculated. Queen has to take. If queen goes here, it's a checkmate in 3. So he has to take. And then we're just happy. But in a blitz game, nobody's going to take this. I'm only studying for rapid chess. Queen g3. Queen g4 here. g7 and checkmate. I'm not studying for classical over-the-board chess. I'm only studying for rapid chess online. So I need to just find these quick tactics and then let them blunder and fall apart. You know? You know what I'm saying, lads? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Happy days. Happy days. Lads, if any of you can, watch the short on my YouTube channel from last stream. I just posted it like a couple hours ago. Give it a like and watch it like 4 times in a row. And that'll boost my algorithm. And if you like it and you comment something, it's going to boost the algorithm and YouTube will send it out to hundreds and thousands of people. But let's do some blitz games on the account today. I'm just going to switch to my blitz account, the one I always play on. Puzzles are killer. Puzzles are a killer. They can be. Okay, let's jump into a few games here and see how we do. 1332. We're playing against someone from Saudi, and it's a Sicilian, lads. Wing Gambit. I know this is not completely correct, but this is how I deal with the Wing Gambit. This knight's in a really weird square. Okay. I want to target this guy, but let's castle first. Go after this one. Go after this. Don't know what I'm doing here. I probably had something else. Yeah, the Wing Gambit's really tough to deal with. It's called the Mengarini. I want to come. Oh, dang it. He just takes here. Dang it. It's okay. We're still alive. Threatening a pawn. That is good for me. I think I just mucked up the last move and I didn't take it. I should have. This guy's at 1379. We can beat him. Okay, we can grab this for free because he can't take. A little bit of tactics, guys. A little bit of tactics. We're tactical madmen. Here? No. I just gotta keep moving. I don't want to lose to a clock. So stupid. We shouldn't win on time. But we were winning that game. So, happy days. You missed mate one when you took the second free knight. Oh, yeah. Good eye. Good eye, bro. Well done. Oh, it's too fast. But I'm really happy I beat that guy. He was a high 1300. So we're at 1341. Let's keep this going. You got to say good night. Oh, Benji. Have a good night, bro. Great to hang out with you tonight. I don't know how long in the stream you were here, but great to have you here, man. He's going to put his bishop here. I don't know. This isn't great for me, but we'll just do this. Okay. I think today I won't do an arena just because we've been streaming already quite a bit today. And I don't think we'll have time. But I'm not opposed to arenas in the future. Ali. Look at this pawn. It's a checkmate threat. Can I not just grab this? I think I can. Checks me, I just go here. Nice. Go here. GG. Woo! Oh, lads, we're doing well now. Sorry, I was so focused. For so many funny names for openings and variations, I would never put my queen up there with literally a brick. There's a variation of an open called the Brooklyn Retreat variation in the Alekhine, I believe. You missed mate one when you took second night free. Will you be doing an arena or moves? Check there would have picked up bishop. Could have checked and taken the bishop and simplified a winning endgame. Brook is clearly working. Yeah, let me double check. Did I miss a bishop? Whoa, lads. Check out that accuracy. 87.2. That's pretty solid. For playing 3-minute blitz. That's pretty solid. I'm pretty proud of this actually. We were not really losing that entire game. Is there a part here where I missed the bishop? This was a move. Because if here, he can't take here because this is checkmate. It wasn't free, but yeah, pretty solid. Pretty solid overall. Pretty happy with that one. We're having some good games here. Yeah, the end game I felt pretty good about. 1349. Let's see if we can get a little further. Another Sicilian game. Oh, I didn't protect this. Oh, that was stupid. Let's go after this guy. Don't like my position at all. Oh, look at this. Check. Check here. He takes. Can't take this one. Not sure what else I would do actually. I'll just put the bishop here, I guess. Here. If he takes, I go here. This is actually super tactical. This guy's a 1400, lads. I'm about to beat a 1400. I'm just winning every game, Lucas. Haven't lost yet. I hate knights. Dang it. That's exactly why I hate knights. I was doing so well. Oh, dang, I just hung a piece. Closing the position was my mistake? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. This knight is so strong here. Hey, tactics, boys. go. This guy deserves to lose if he's going to play like this. Come on! You suck. Oh, that guy tilted me. That guy tilted me. Ah, unbelievable. How did I draw that? That was really bad. Guys, I can beat 1400s. Ali, have a good night, my man. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, bro. I think you played brilliant in the endgame. Oh, that was a lost game. Yeah, no, not there. Good win. What's the score? I missed some games. I need to go study for an exam in the morning. Have a good stream. That is gutting. Was that a stalemate? Very unlucky. Yeah, that was a stalemate. Guys, I found a really beautiful tactic there. Here. So. This tactic. So, if I just review this from here. I think I played that ending pretty nice. So this was a mistake. Because I tick, he ticks, check. And I win the rook back. I'm still winning the position. We find all the right moves. And the best moves. But here we were down to 15 seconds. Here's a checkmate in 1. I had a checkmate right here. I think. Yeah. Dang it. That was checkmate. Oh, that would have been beautiful to find. That would have been a beautiful checkmate to find. Yeah, I'm finding the tactics. I'm definitely finding the tactics in fast-paced games too. All right, I'll do a couple more games for the stream. Then I might have to end. 1351. I haven't been this high in a long time. That is not what I mean. Not high like that. Not high like that. Two, 3 defenders. He's got 3 attackers. Let's go. Maybe that was a mistake. Don't know. I really want to go here, but I can't. I want to take this as well. Now I can. Because if he takes me, I win his knight. Here, if he takes, no, I'm gonna capture here. He's not having it. To take is a mistake. Let's just let him make that decision. Now I've developed my rook. Let's get my knight involved. Hit this 3 times. Also hitting this pawn. You can take this one, I guess. And we have a check. Winning a rook. This is pinned. Do I just push it? Let's go for this. I'm gonna go here. Am I doing this all wrong? Maybe I am. I think we're fine. So if he moves his rook, if he moves his rook anywhere, we just can grab this. GG. Happy days. You would have pushed. Yeah, maybe I made it wrong, but 83% accuracy, pretty good overall. No blunders. Pretty happy with how I played that. Guys, I think the tactics are working. Like, I'm actually spotting so much stuff. This is really good. I don't think I've lost tonight. 1359. I'm going to go until I lose. Let's just keep going until I lose. Free pawn. Here he can attack. Well, you can take this. I'm so stupid. He can just take this. No, I take with check. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. And now he's threatening this. And now he wins this. Dang it. I should have just taken this. Oh, I'm so stupid. Muck that up. Oh, it's beautiful. Maybe, oh, it's the bishop's protecting. What am I saying? Dang it. I thought I was doing well. Just mucking around. I want to put my knight here, but I can't. Don't have anything. Just checkmate. Dang it. I just mucked up. GG. Dang it. Oh, I mucked that one up. Like, that was not a good game. Yeah, the knight was hanging for ages. I always do this in the Najdorf. I always put this pawn forwards and hang a knight. And I never mean to. Because I just started thinking about what my pawn's attacking, but like, he can just take this because he's attacking my queen. That's why it's so good. And here, I need to take this. This is the best move, I guarantee you. Yep. I knew it. Oh dear. Like, he can take this one with check. Can he? Or no, he can't. Yeah, he has to capture here. So we're totally fine. Should have taken bishop then there and then taken knight. Yeah. Well, if I take here and if let's say he takes with pawn, then take knight, you're saying? Okay. Yeah. Mucked around too much this game. Could have been this. Should have been this. 1350, lads. I'm actually really happy. I haven't had such high blitz in a while, and I'm beating 1400s now. Like, I beat a few 1400s there. That was really good. I mean, the one 1421, I drew him, but I had two queens. It was just a time thing. But actually, my brain is on fire. I'm doing well. and the future of my online chess career is good. Go check out the YouTube short. Let me post it for you lads. I posted a YouTube short here. I'll just it's got 3 views. Here's the YouTube short. Go check it out. Give it a like, give it a watch, and I will see you guys not tomorrow. Wait, what day is it? It's Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, I can do tomorrow. So I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Should have taken bishop down in there, yeah. No, not there. Later on when knight went to c3. Let me just check. Yeah, here. Yeah. And then maybe he makes a mistake and I get the checkmate. Yeah. Alright lads. See y'all later. See you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye bye.